Hi, friends. Today we're going to be learning about wants versus needs. So, remember, Miss Melissa for our project told us that we need to be helping make a Christmas list. But before we can make a good Christmas list, we have to know what kids may want and what kids may need, because sometimes those two things are not the same. So, let's go on our adventure. The first question I have for you: what would you rather have? Would you rather have this gray, boring pair of shoes? Or would you rather have a new PS5, this giant Barbie mansion, or this cute baby Yoda? What would you rather have? Because I know, friends, that I would rather have this baby Yoda than these shoes, because that means I want the baby Yoda. Now, let me ask you a different question. Which would help you the most if you were in a snowstorm? So let's pretend you are out in the woods one day playing, and then all of a sudden a giant snowstorm comes and it starts snowing everywhere, and you get lost and you don't know how to find your way home. At that time, would you rather have these good pair of shoes on or this PS5? Hmm. Well, if you were in a snowstorm with no shoes, your feet would be so cold. That would be miserable for you. Your feet would be so cold, and then you'd probably get sick, and then you probably would not be able to get out of the snowstorm. So, having these pair of shoes that were good for walking and good to keep your feet warm and protected, that would be really important if there was a snowstorm. But if you're in the snowstorm and you had the PS5 with you, what would you even do with that? You don't even have anything to plug it up to. You don't have electricity. This PS5 is useless to you. Or if you picked the Baby Yoda, that wouldn't do us any good. It wouldn't help us out. Or the dollhouse, that wouldn't do us any good either. So it is clear that I need these shoes if I was in a snowstorm. This would not be helpful in a snowstorm, but the shoes, I would need them in order to get out of that forest. Okay, so here are our wants. Wants simply are things you would like to have, but you don't have to have them to live. Like, like I would rather have that baby Yoda than the shoes, but I don't have to have that baby Yoda to live. If I don't get that baby Yoda, I'm still gonna live. That's really sad because the wants are really cool things like jewelry and a car, and especially this fancy car and these toys. I don't have to have them to live. This is a picture of makeup. I don't have to wear makeup to live. I want to, but I don't have to. This computer, man, we use computers a lot and we might think we need them, but really, we don't have to have computers to live. We also don't have to have our cell phone to live, which is very sad, or any video games to live. So, all of these things are wants. Those are things we really want to have and they make us really happy. But if we didn't have them, we would still be able to live. But on the other hand, needs are things we have to have in order to live. If we don't have these things, we're not going to be able to live. So, an example of that would be food. If we don't eat food or ever eat, we can't make it. Our bodies can't run anymore. So, we have to have food to live. We also have to have water to live. If we don't have water to drink, then we'll get too dehydrated and our bodies won't be able to work. So we have to have water to live. These two are of the same need, but they're just different versions of it. This is called shelter, and this is a house. So shelter and home are the same things, but that just means that we have to have a place that we can go inside and get out of the weather, especially in that snowstorm. If I had one of these in that snowstorm, I could go right inside. I wouldn't get snowed on anymore, and I would be warm and cozy, and I could sleep there safely. Shelter is the thing we have to have to live. So we need a house. We need something to protect us. Another thing we have to live is clothing. If we didn't have any clothing, we might get super sunburnt in the summer. That would be bad. Or if we didn't have any clothing in the winter, it would get so cold and our bodies wouldn't be able to make it. So we have to have clothing to help protect us from the weather. So these things are needs. We need to have them in order to live. So let's try to figure out some of these. Is it a want or a need? Okay, I want you guys to answer with me. Is an apple something we want or something we need? Well, an apple is food and our bodies need food. So an apple is a need. Very good. Let's go to the next one. A pencil. Is a pencil something we want or something we need? We might say, I need this for school, but do I need a pencil to live? Nope. So a pencil is a want. So because we don't have to have it to live. The next is our iPad. Our iPad's really important for school too. But if I have my iPad, will I still be able to live? Yes. So an iPad is a want. So far we have a need, and a food, a want, a want. Let's go to this one. This is a house. Do I want a house or do I need a house? What do you guys think? Great job. Kiss your brain if you said you need a house. That's right. You need a house to protect you from the weather and from other things, and you can sleep soundly in there. Okay, let's go to this one. This is water. Do I want water or need water? I definitely need water. So hopefully you guys said need. Okay, let's go to the next one. Ooh, this is the newest American Girl doll. Oh, I would just love to have her. I think she's so beautiful. Do I want her or do I need her? I really, really think I can't need her because if I didn't have her, I would still be able to live. So this is a want. Definitely a want. Even though she's very cool, she's still a want. Okay, the next one is a Coca-Cola. This one's a little bit tricky. A Coca-Cola. Well, do I want that or do I need that? We only know our body needs to drink water to live. So do we need to drink Coca-Cola to live? Nope. So that must be a want. Even though that is a type of drink, we don't have to have Coca-Cola to live. We just have to have water. So Coca-Cola is actually a want. It's a want. We don't need Coca-Cola to live. That would be the same thing if we were talking about candy. Candy is a food, but we don't need candy because candy is not like a good nutritious food. Okay, the last one here is good turkey. Ooh, I know that this turkey is so healthy for me, and I definitely have to eat whenever to live. So is a turkey a want or a need? I would say it's probably a need because maybe not turkey, but we definitely need meat, right? We need a source of protein. We need a source of good, healthy food. So some people don't eat meat, but they have to eat protein from other things like peanut butter or vegetables. So we definitely need healthy food. All right, guys, thank you so much for learning about wants and needs with me. Make sure you complete your activity that goes along with this and really think about, do you want something or do you need it to live? See you next time.